Hello, welcome to Laura Time. I'm going to jump right into this because I made that commitment to stay under 5 minutes, which is really going to help me get past my rambling habit. Well, probably won't, but hoping that it will. So everyone imagine I'm walking down the hall. I'm back in fifth grade and I'm walking down the hall. It could be a different grade, but I'm pretty sure it was fifth. Either way, I'm back in elementary school, walking down the hall toward the music room. The music door opens. I don't remember if another class was coming out or what the deal was, but as we walk in, there's this substitute. And I know her name. I don't know why I know her name, but I'm not going to say it just for privacy purposes and because I like to call her the Oh Susanna lady. So as we're walking into the classroom, and she's kind of moving like this, and while she's tapping her foot. Okay, so just picture that, right? And so it's kind of catchy. So we go in, and she always did this. We had her I remember having her at least multiple times. I don't know if I should say several. And we walk in, and as we're all sitting down and she keeps playing that's the only song I ever heard her play. And I'm sure she was excited to take music, to sub as a music teacher so she could have, the chance to play it more, and it's more appropriate. Like, not that it would be inappropriate, but it just fits with music. Because it is music. Anyway, now I'm rambling. So we all sit down, and this girl runs up to the substitute, the Oh Susanna lady, in the middle of her playing. And so she stops, and she listens, and she nods, and then she comes up to the class and goes, I have just been informed that somebody is not being very nice to another class member. And at first we're trying not to laugh, but it's not funny. There's nothing funny about this because I wasn't really laughing then. I was more nervous. But then she said, now you listen to me. And her voice kind of went up. You listen to me. God did not put us down on this earth to make fun of other people. And I don't know why I couldn't look at my friend. I glanced over at my friend, and she was really struggling not to laugh. And I don't know why at the time we found this funny. I think it might have been her tone of voice, her facial expressions. But then she said, so we're rewinding. She said, now you listen to me. God did not put you down on this earth to make fun of other people. Life is too short to spend it making fun of others. When you think about how short of a time frame you're going to be on this earth, you don't want to spend it making fun of others, do you? And at the time I was like, short time. Like, she has me passing away early. Like, how does she know I'm going to have a short time on earth? But now I'm 48 and I see it. And it's come up to me several times throughout the years where that will pop into my head. God did not put you on this earth to make fun of other people. And then I think, okay, we chose in my religion beliefs to come to earth, but I don't think we chose going, yes, and we're going to judge other people. We're going to criticize other people. We're going to make fun of other people. We're going to criticize ourselves. We're going to compare ourselves to others. Like, that wouldn't be our main purpose, but I always constantly get dragged into that direction. And I'll stop and I'll think, did God put me on the earth for this? Did I choose to come to earth for this? No, I did not choose to come to earth for this. And so, and someone might say, Laura, that's great, but I don't believe in God. And I would say, okay, that's fair. You don't have to believe in God, but you must admit it doesn't raise our spirits. It doesn't help us mentally when we're bashing on ourselves, bashing on other people, judging other people, making fun of other people, making fun of ourselves, right? And so we have to desperately try and turn that around, that habit that I'm into and the natural tendency that I've struggled with. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about that in Laura Time. But as we're approaching the end here, I want to say I also don't feel like we're on this earth to carry the burdens alone. The burdens we face, the challenges we face, we're not on here to carry those alone, right? So we need to tell somebody. We need to say so. We need to pray to Heavenly Father. That's saying so. Tell Him. Tell others. And be open to when others are trying to help us. And that's something that was very hard for me. And I'm willing to talk to anyone about my mental health journey, but I want all of you to please look up the song Say So by Dan and Shay. It's kind of making reference to their friend who they found out committed suicide, but I think the wording is beautiful. I'm here, just say so. Tell each other, let's lean on each other, let's try and raise each other's spirits rather than pulling ourselves and others down. All right, that's under 5 minutes, signing off.